Meghna. Hi, Asmit. It will be great if you can switch on your video. Thank you, Meghna. It's lovely to see you. Asmit, can you switch on your video? All right. So welcome to your first open mic event of theatre. And as you know, this is Expressions, the theatre club of Planetspark, and we are here to become confident public speakers. I am your host, Madiha Masarrat. And today, this open mic is called Le Estrade. It's a French word which means stage. And you know what activity we have to do? We have to do an activity of, we have to enact a person we admire the most. And the rules are pretty simple. Each person will be given 1 minute to perform, and the performer will be given some time to introduce themselves. And you will be judged on the basis of these 4 criteria: acting skills, dialogue delivery, hand gestures, costume, and property. So I have also prepared a small performance for you. Just give me 2 minutes and I'll show it to you quickly. Give me 2 minutes. All right. My name is Madiha, and I'm joining from New Delhi. I really admire my grandmother, my paternal grandmother, and today I will try to enact like her. She's around 86 years of age, but I really love her passion for reading newspapers and doing different things and inspiring us. So I will be enacting her. Here's my performance. Where is my morning newspaper? Look at the news. Every day there is something bad. There's nothing new in this newspaper. In our time, there used to be good news. There were news about new schools and colleges and education. But look at today's newspaper. All bad news. There's nothing good in these newspapers. Anyway, where is my tea? I told you to give me my tea half an hour ago. I want my ginger tea. If I don't have my ginger tea, I will not be able to read. I need to read the newspaper. Anyway, I'll teach you something new. I was using Facebook and there I came to know about mandala. Look at this. This is so good. Come, sit with me. I'll teach you how to do it. And then we'll have chai together. All right. So thank you so much. I tried to enact like my dadi, my paternal grandmother. I hope you get a simple idea of how you have to perform. First, you have to introduce yourself and the person you're going to enact, and also tell us why you really admire that person, and then you can start the performance. Who would like to go first? Meghna, are you ready?
I don't know anyone I admire.
So didn't you prepare for today's open mic?
What?
Did you prepare for today's competition?
No.
Take some time and think about one person you really admire and then you can perform. Okay? Ashna, Saksham, Asmit, did you prepare? Did you prepare a performance?
No, I just joined.
You just joined. You did not prepare anything.
Yeah, because I didn't know like what was going to happen.
And what about you, Asmit? Did you prepare something?
Same thing with me. Same thing.
All right. You did not read the mail carefully, I guess. It's okay. I think what we can do is you have seen my performance and it must have given you some kind of idea, and you also know the criteria. There are 4 criteria. So you can take 2 to 3 minutes and then prepare a performance and then we can showcase it in front of everybody. Will that work? Asmit, will that work? I'll show you the criteria once again. So this is the criteria. You will be judged on your acting skills, dialogue delivery, hand gestures, costume and property. But I know because you've not prepared, so you might not have costume and property. And we have to keep in mind a person we really admire the most. And that person could be a parent, could be a friend, could be a cartoon character, could be a superhero, a sports person, anybody you admire a lot. Okay? You have 2 minutes to 2 to 3 minutes to prepare. Take your time. All right. Is it clear, Ashna? You know what you have to do? Great. And while you're preparing, you can keep your videos off. Once you're ready, you can switch on your video so that we can see your lovely performance. I can see Meghna, she's almost ready. Ashna is also ready, waiting for Saksham and Asmit. All right, who would like to go first? All right, Saksham.
So I admire my mother the most because she made me grow up to be so strong, smart, and and she made me learn a lot of stuff. So I admire my mom the most.
Saksham, you have to enact like your mom. You see, I enacted like my grandmother. You have to enact like your mom.
I didn't get it. Like, how do I act as my mom?
Yes. Think about what she does. How does she eat? How does she work? What does she say a lot? For example, my grandmother she loves drinking tea, ginger tea. So I have used that in my performance. If you remember, as my grandmother, I said, "Where is my green tea? I need to drink my green tea to be able to read my newspaper." So I don't talk like that. My grandmother.
I wasn't there that time. I didn't see her performance.
All right, Saksham. So just think about few things your mother says a lot, or the way she talks. Does she talk really fast, or she talks really slow? Think about the way she talks and what all she talks about. Okay?
Okay, so I have to act as like my mom?
Yes.
Oh.
Meghna, let's see your performance.
Okay, so my name is Meghna, and I'm going to be enacting my brother because of his kindness and all. So I'm going to be talking about one part, like he was being really nice to me. So I got hurt under my jaw, so I'm going to be like talking about that. So I was crying a lot. So it hurts. Oh, oh, oh. And then this is my brother. Are you okay, Akka? You okay? I'll be there for you. You'll be okay, okay? I'll always be there for you. Nothing will happen to you. And he was like saying all these nice words too for me to help me feel better. And yeah, I'm better now.
Thank you, Meghna. That was really sweet. Now let's see Ashna's performance.
So, hi, I'm Ashna. The person who I admire the most is my brother. He is kind and he shares with me a lot. So I'm going to be acting one of those parts where it's snack time at 4 o'clock, and we're eating oranges, and I finish mine. Hey, can you share mine? Can you share yours with me? And this is my brother. Sure. Thank you. And then I just um eat one, and then he asked me, "Did you eat one?" And then I said, "Yes." And then he just eats one, and we keep doing it over and over.
So he does share his fruits with you.
Yeah.
That's lovely. Thank you, Ashna. Let's look at Asmit's performance. Asmit, can you please switch on your video?
Like I said yesterday, I can't really turn on my video because I'm on a different device.
All right, Asmit, will you be able to use your voice to show us any kind of performance?
Yeah, I can like speak. I can
Sure.
like try.
Go ahead.
So the person that I admire the most is my brother because I like his like he's very energetic to get me to do exercise. So like most of the time whenever I'm like sitting down or playing on my TV, then he would come up to me and then he would just be like, "Yo, come on, let's go play outside." And then I would just be like lazy, just sitting there, just be like, "Nah, I'd rather sit and watch TV and eat chips and stuff." And then he would just be super energetic, just like, "Come on, let's go, don't be lazy." And then yeah, pretty much.
Thank you, Asmit. Saksham, are you ready with a little performance?
Um, yes, I think so.
You need to switch on your video then.
Okay. So my mom, like, when she makes me study, and I'm like, no, I can't do this. This is too hard. And she's like, no, Saksham, you can do this. You're a great boy. You can do this. You're very smart. She always motivates me.
That's lovely, Saksham. Thank you so much. Um, all right, so I was expecting that you all would have prepared some kind of performance, but you did not, and I'm a little heartbroken. But that's all right. You must be busy with your studies. So what we can do is either there's a choice. Either we can close the open mic today, and I can hope that from next time onwards you do prepare your performances, or we can play some game related to acting for a while. What would you like to do?
I want to play a game.
You want to play a game? Okay. Ashna also wants to play a game. What about Saksham and Asmit? All right, great. So Saksham also wants to play a game. So the rule of the game is very simple. This game is called Guess the Emotion, and I think Meghna has played that game before in one of the workshops. It's more like dumb charades. One of you will show an emotion on his or her face, and the other person has to guess what kind of emotion they want to show. I'll give you an example. What do you think? What emotion is there on my face? I'll do it again.
Are you mad?
Yes, but I was about to laugh.
Mad.
Yes, the emotion was of anger. All right. So one of you will show some emotions and everybody else will guess. All right. Who would like to go first? Who would like to volunteer? Okay, great, Meghna. I'll put you on spotlight.
Okay.
This is easy.
Happy.
Happy, joy.
Yes.
Okay, show us something else, Meghna.
Confused or
Curious.
Bored?
Yeah, right. Could be bored as well. What was it, Meghna?
It was curious.
It was curious. Okay, one more.
I need to think.
You need to think. Okay. By that time, Ashna can go. Ashna is sad, I think.
It's sad.
Yeah, right. Ashna, one more. Are you thinking
Confused?
something? Confused?
Or thinking?
Confused.
Confused. So Asmit, your camera is not on, so you may not be able to participate in this game. But we'll be playing another game after this particular game, and I think you can participate in that. All right. Okay.
Okay.
Saksham, now it's your turn. You have to show certain emotions, and we'll guess. Thoughtfulness, thinking something, solving something in mind,
Bored?
resolving, trying to figure it out, puzzled.
Bored?
Can be bored as well. What is it, Saksham?
It's bored.
It's bored. Okay, I was wrong.
Who said bored? Was it Meghna or Ash? It was me.
Okay,
I was
Saksham.
bored.
You were bored. One more emotion, Saksham. Trying to memorize something right before maths exam, memorizing the tables maybe.
Yes, like I was trying to figure out something basically.
You're trying to figure out something. Great. Saksham, one more. Let's see how good an actor you are. One more.
Let me think.
Thinking.
No, I was thinking to what to do.
You're thinking about what to think, what to show.
Yeah, about what to try. That was a
Anticipating something, praying for something. Oh, please, something, please happen.
yes.
Is it anticipation? Waiting for something?
Yes.
Great. Thank you so much, Saksham. So, I want to ask everybody, what did we learn from this game? I mean, if we had more members, it would have been really fun. But what do you think was the purpose behind this game? And I think, Asmit, you can answer this question.
It was like to be more expressive if you were the one acting, just so like
Right.
people would be clearly able to understand what you're trying to enact.
Amazing, Asmit. That's true. To be more expressive, and the second thing, to be more observant, because we all were guessing the emotions on the face of the other person. To be able to guess an emotion, we have to observe. So two things: to be expressive so that your audience can understand what you're trying to say, and the second thing is to observe things minutely. These two things helps a lot in terms of acting. Okay. All right. So now we have our second game. It's a fun game. You will be given one sentence, and you have to say that sentence and in different emotions. Hear me out. You will be given one sentence, and you have to say that sentence in different emotions. I'll give you an example. I love this pen. I love this pen. I love this pen. So I said this same sentence in three different emotions. What were those three emotions? Can someone tell me?
Can I say?
Yes, Saksham.
The first one was like bored, or like you're just saying it, you're like bored, like I just love this pen. And then next you are mad, you're anger, and then in the last one you're like happy, like you really like
Right,
them.
right. Thank you, Saksham. So, either either you can choose one sentence or I can give you one sentence. I think let's start with an easy sentence. The sentence is I ate an apple. And you have to say this sentence in different emotions. I ate an apple. Is it clear what you have to do? Asmit, even you can play this game. It's all about voice modulation and less about expressions.
So
Take
should I
some.
start?
Yeah, go ahead, Asmit. I like this enthusiasm. Go ahead.
Okay. I ate an apple.
Okay. More emotions.
Okay. I'll say it again. Wait. So I ate an apple.
Right. Are you are you going to say one more sentence or should we guess these two sentences?
Oh. I just had to say one single expression.
No, you can show as many emotions as you can. That's the major challenge of this game.
Okay. I'll say three different ones again then. So
First,
the
let's
first
just.
one.
The first one was, I think, was just a simple statement that I ate an apple, and I think the second one was a little confusing. That did I actually eat an apple?
Yeah, it was more like questioning.
Right. Go ahead, Asmit. Show us more
Okay. So
emotions.
number one is wow, I ate an apple. And the second one is I ate an apple. And third one is whoa, I actually ate an apple.
Okay. That was difficult. Okay, Saksham, go ahead. You're raising your hand.
I think the first one was just like normal, or like you're a bit like amazed with that. The next one was like kind of like questioning, kind of. And then the third one, it was like so excited that it was like he really ate an apple. Like he was so excited.
Right. What is the truth, Asmit? What were the emotions of, behind these sentences?
Yeah, Suction actually guessed all of them.
Right. Amazing, Saksham. You have great observation skills. Amazing. Meghna, Ashna, who would like to go?
I can go.
Go ahead, Meghna.
Okay, so is it the same sentence?
You if you want to change the sentence, you can. Otherwise, we can go ahead with I ate an apple.
Okay, I'll just do I ate an apple. So I ate an apple. I ate an apple. I ate an apple.
Okay. The first one, and now I'm not going to guess because I know the answers. Ashna, Saksham, Asmit, what do you think? Saksham, let's give chance to Ashna and Asmit this time. I know you would have observed it correctly. Yes, Asmit?
So the first one was like happy. The second one was sort of regretful. I just sound like that to me. And the third one was mad.
Yes, Meghna. Reveal the secrets.
It was correct.
It's correct, right? I really love the way you said the second sentence. I ate an apple. As if you did not have any other choice other than eating an apple. So that was very impressive. Thank you, Meghna. Ashna, it's your turn now. You can use the same sentence or you can change the sentence as well.
I ate an apple. Wow, I ate an apple. Why did I eat an apple?
Okay, little tough. Saksham is laughing. Yes, Saksham, you have something to say. Go ahead, Saksham.
So I think the first one would probably be happy, or like she was so happy she ate an apple. The next one, she was she was a bit sad, and then the last one, she was questioning herself.
Right. Was that is it the right thing, Ashna? Great. So, what do you think is the purpose of this activity? Why we do this activity in theater?
To be expressive with your tone.
Okay, great. To be expressive with your tone, with the way you speak. Interesting point. What else? Ashna, I can see on your face that you want to say something. Go ahead, Ashna.
Like when you're on a stage, you have to, and you have an audience, you have to be more expressive and show more emotion, or otherwise the audience won't understand what you're saying.
Right.
What?
To be more expressive with your words. So I'll tell you one interesting thing. So in theater or in any kind of acting, there are majorly two kind of communication. One is with your words, and the other one is non-verbal. So when you have to express through, in a non-verbal manner, you can only rely on your facial expressions. To use your eyes, lips, and your hand gestures. And when you are doing a verbal communication, you can use your voice, and trust me, voice is a really powerful tool. You can change a character in few seconds if you can modulate your voice accordingly. All right, so these two activities which we did, you can play it with your friends, and I'm sure you are going to have a lot of fun. This can also include some kind of tongue twisters, and for if you practice tongue twisters, it will help you have a better pronunciation. Okay. um because we do not have a lot of participation, we'll end today's open mic here. But before we go, I really want to take one good picture because this was the first open mic of theater. I want to cherish this moment. And I'm sure from next week onwards, we'll have more participation and you will be prepared for the performance. Because I was prepared for my performance. I borrowed this dupatta from my dadi. Um, all right, Saksham, can you please switch on your video so that I can take a quick photograph. And we all can show different emotions. You can decide what emotion you want to show, and then I'll quickly click a picture. Saksham is going to be excited. Meghna, what about you? Meghna is going to be happy. Ashna? You also want to be happy? Then I'll be annoyed. I'll try to be annoyed because I'm really happy right now. I'll try to look annoyed. Okay, I really can ask him to do the thumbs up to show that he's here. Thank you so much for today's workshop / open mic, and I'll be happy to see you next time where you have actually prepared. Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.